Celebrates the great catch on the mound.
He should.
Wow, he says.
0-1 to Pagan. Pagan hits one high and deep to right. Kadir back. It is off the bottom of the wall, and it kicks away from everybody. Pagan is being waved in. Here's the throw to the plate. It is not in time, and that is the ball game. Unbelievable.
Carpenter making everybody wait a little bit longer now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 6-1 Boston. 9th inning of Game 6.
Union Station in the foreground on a fine afternoon in Kansas City. Interleague Baseball. Next. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'll be joined in just a minute by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against the guy you see there, the veteran right-hander James Shields. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Angel Pagan makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder, Angel Pagan.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
First pitch, 7:07.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Kane is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is going to be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Bases are empty, one man out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Aoki is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Brandon Belt will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now the starting lineup for Kansas City, as put together by manager Ned Yost, looks like this. He'll match up against a guy who authored a perfect game back in 2012, veteran right-hander Matt Cain. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Here now's Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder, Norichika Aoki.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul for strike 2. And this pitch is foul tipped at the plate here as he stays alive. But meanwhile, that came back and got our home plate umpire in the leg, and he might need a moment here. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches, he's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second base.
Omar Infante will stand in now, the possessor of a new 4-year deal signed in the offseason.
Yeah, it turned out to be quite a sales job getting him here, but they were able to lock him up for the next 4 years, and I think both sides are really happy with the way things turned out.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. There now is Blanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. First pitch to him. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Kane ready, the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally he just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Billy Butler will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Here's Kane now, the 0-2. And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Blanco is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. We've played an inning. No score. Buster Posey will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
Posey.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the right side. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Wow. You've got the guy in the hole, 0-2. He's forced to protect the outer edges, but he doesn't have to worry about protecting against a pitch like this. Look where it is. That's a big mistake in location there, leading off an inning.
Hunter Pence will dig in here.
That runner's bleeding.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
And this will be fouled away. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
Come on, Kansas City, let's go. Let's go, Royals.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Aoki is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Two and two now with two away and the base is empty.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Alex Gordon will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Alex Gordon.
First offering on the way. Ball one.
That's the ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
And this is fouled straight back. Once again, a 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Salvador Perez will get his first opportunity now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And this is going to be a foul ball. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Michael Morse will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Call that a ball? Come on, KG.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8, left fielder, Gregor Blanco.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for route number 2.
Well, you know he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1-1 home now to Crawford. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Giants down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
And I've got a pretty good feeling that once he put this ball down, he's thinking, wow, this is going to be a hit, no problem. But not so fast. What a heck of an effort down there at third to barehand that ball and then get enough on it to get his man.
So one gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Norichka Aoki will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Here we go.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Fouled straight back. And that misses 2-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A good inning there for Matt Cain. Still 0-0. Angel Pagan will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Center fielder, Angel Pagan.
And he changes up on him here and gets him to lift one into shallow center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Marco Scudero will try it again. He flew out his first time. In there for strike one, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's setting down.
Brandon Belt will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a ground ball towards the hole, taken by Infante. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Omar Infante will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
Right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Here it comes now to Infante. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Eric Hosmer will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. On Kane bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here we go.
Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base. And that's allowed out number 1.
Well, starting to see some better swings now this second time through the lineup. He had them pretty much on their heels the first time through, but this ball was squared up about as good as you can do it, and he was fortunate that it was hit right at someone.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Come on, Royals.
A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 4,
Alex Gordon will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Pagan is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Salvador Perez will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Buster Posey will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
Buster Posey.
Now the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had him chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
Fouled back. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Hunter Pence will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Get the peanuts, yeah?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Pence around second. He's on his way to third. And Pence is in at third base with a triple.
Okay, take your time now.
The batter, number 48.
I think it's fair to say that this is going to be the best shot they've had so far to get on the scoreboard. You could see the hustle there, and he's all the way up to third on the one-out triple.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Now the first pitch. And Shields starts the at-bat with a changeup, good for strike 1. You gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Come on, Royals.
Here's the 1-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Michael Morse will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Good off-speed pitch there from Shields. It's 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Get him down.
Way outside. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Get him down.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Giants out in front here, 1-0. Mike Moustakas will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Swing and a ground ball to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Boy, that's just a nice job coming off the mound right there. You've got to give your fielder a nice target to aim for. You got to know where the bag is. You got to make sure you catch the ball. And then most important of all, you better get yourself out of the way. He was able to accomplish every one of those things for the out.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Cain probably not on a pitch count, but this will be number 70 coming up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and well, now I know he was saying it was low. But you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or 2 on close calls.
Alcides Escobar will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 1 and the Royals nothing. Gregor Blanco will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Left fielder, Gregor Blanco.
He's quick at anything.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, these guys knew coming in that this was going to be a tough assignment, and it's been all that and more. This guy, he's as good as advertising. He's had his way with a pretty good lineup here.
Brandon Crawford will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Angel Pagan will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will be a bit too late, and it's a bunt single for Pagan.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman
Marco Scutaro will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Pagan holding, and now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
And with that last pitch, Shields up to 68 so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Here.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
The 2-2 coming. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Giants leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Norichika Aoki will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now Kane's pitch is sent on the ground to Scutaro at second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Omar Infante will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Come on, Eric.
2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Come on, Royals, let's go.
Strike called, 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Now here's the pitch. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're down 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Brandon Belt will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Come on, Royals. Let's go, Royals.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded foul off to the right. Too high. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Billy Butler will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter, Billy Butler.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Let's go, Royals!
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here he comes on 2-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. That's hard hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the 7th, that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more, too.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all tonight for our starter, Matt Cain. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Alex Gordon will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Time for sacrifice.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, that's why he's here, to get the tough lefties out. They call on him in a big spot. He delivers a big strikeout for an important first out. Now, with the righty coming next, it might be one and done, but he's done his job.
Salvador Perez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Three and 0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
What was that?
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
At this point, base runners are what you need, so swinging at a 3-0 pitch and making it out really doesn't help the cause at all.
Mike Moustakas will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And that misses for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out. Lorenzo Cain will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Stays with the curveball here, and he's got it working. 0-2. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Royals strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Pablo Sandoval will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
San Francisco, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
In there for strike 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Michael Morse will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. One out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Strike 3 called, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Gregor Blanco will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And there's ball one. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, and he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Danny Valencia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Danny Valencia.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled back. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
And 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Now here's the first pitch. Norichka Aoki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a one-out single.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment, delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Omar Infante will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Oh, and you know, we see it so often. The running game can really influence the outcome of a ball game, and here he's representing the tying run, but he's able to use that speed to take second base with 1 out.
Here it comes now to Infante. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
0-2, you gotta shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scudero will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Eric Hosmer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this is grounded sharply, but foul past Sandoval down at third. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch to right field. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Royals leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Lewis Coleman will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Pedro Siriaco is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 37, Pedro.
Brandon Crawford will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Action in that KC pen now as the right-handers begun to loosen up. Fouled back. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2, and he changed up on him here, but this is a foul ball. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Angel Pagan will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And there goes Crawford. And this is fouled straight back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
The 2-1 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Marco.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And with a runner on first, you better have a catcher that you can rely on if you're going to bounce a changeup on an 0-2 count. Luckily, he does.
Well, look at Crawford, now the pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. Hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. This is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're on top 1-0. Sergio Romo is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Billy Butler will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
And this is not the way you want to start the 9th inning on the mound. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Now, in a 1-run game, that puts a tying run on base to start things out.
Alex Gordon will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. To second for 1, and that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Salvador Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The win would go to Matt Cain should the score hold up here. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
But you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Pence is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Matt Cain. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here 1-0. Good night from Kansas City.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Cain. The save to Sergio Romo. The loss goes to James Shields. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.